Did you know that a car's cooling system can reach temperatures of up to 230 degrees Fahrenheit? That's hot enough to boil water. It's a fascinating fact, but it also highlights the importance of the cooling system in your vehicle. This intricate system has the crucial task of keeping the engine from overheating while it's running, which is no small feat. It's like a personal air conditioner for your engine, managing and dissipating the heat produced by the combustion process. Without it, your engine would literally melt from the inside out. It's a high-stakes balancing act, with the cooling system constantly working to maintain the engine at the optimal operating temperature. It's a silent hero, often overlooked until something goes wrong. So now you know how crucial the cooling system is to your car's overall health. Let's learn how to keep it in tip-top shape. Understanding the major parts of your car's cooling system is the first step to keep it running smoothly. The cooling system is a symphony of components, each with a vital role to play. Let's break down the maestros in this performance. First up, we have the radiator, the unsung hero. This is the cooling system's primary component, responsible for dissipating heat absorbed from the engine. The radiator does this by allowing the coolant to circulate through thin metal fins, which enable the heat to flow to the air outside the car. Next in line is the thermostat, the conductor in this symphony. Its job is to regulate the flow of coolant based on the engine's temperature. When the engine is cold, the thermostat remains closed, allowing the engine to warm up quickly. As the engine reaches its operating temperature, the thermostat opens, enabling the coolant to flow through the radiator and cool down. The water pump, the powerhouse of the system, circulates the coolant. It pushes the coolant from the radiator through the engine and back again. This constant circulation is what keeps the engine from overheating. Now let's talk about the coolant, the lifeblood of the cooling system. This fluid absorbs the heat from the engine and carries it away, preventing the engine from overheating. It's a mixture of water and antifreeze, which prevents the coolant from freezing in cold weather and boiling over in hot conditions. Finally, we have the hoses. These are the veins of the cooling system, transporting the coolant from the radiator to the engine and back again. They need to be sturdy and leak-free to ensure the system works efficiently. Each of these parts plays a vital role in keeping your engine cool. Knowing how they function can help you spot potential issues before they become major problems. Performing basic maintenance checks on your car's cooling system is easier than you might think. Let's dive right into it. First, let's talk about checking the coolant level. It's as simple as popping open the hood and locating the coolant reservoir. You'll see markings on the side indicating the minimum and maximum levels. The coolant should be between these two markers. If it's low, you'll need to add more, but remember to use the type recommended by your car's manufacturer. Next, we're going to inspect the radiator. You're looking for any debris that could be blocking the cooling fins. Leaves, bugs, dirt, these can all cause blockages that prevent the radiator from cooling the engine effectively. If you spot anything, gently brush it away with a soft brush. A word of caution though, never attempt to clean the radiator while the engine is hot. You could seriously burn yourself. Now let's move on to the hoses. These are the veins of the cooling system, circulating coolant from the engine to the radiator and back. Inspect them for any signs of wear and tear. Look for cracks, bulges, or leaks. If you see coolant dripping or notice a sweet smell, that's a sign of a leak. Hoses are typically quite durable, but they do wear out over time and will need to be replaced. Finally, let's not forget about the radiator cap. It's more than just a lid, it's a pressure valve that keeps your cooling system operating at the right pressure level. Check it for any damage or wear. If it's not sealing properly, it could cause your engine to overheat. Remember, all these checks should be done when the engine is cool to prevent injuries. It's always better to be safe than sorry. And don't forget, if you're unsure about anything, it's always best to consult with a professional. Regular checks like these can save you from costly repairs in the future. So take a few minutes every now and then to give your car's cooling system the attention it deserves. It'll thank you for it by keeping you cool and running smoothly. Knowing the warning signs of a failing cooling system can prevent serious damage to your engine. Now let's delve into some of the telltale signs of a problematic cooling system. One of the most obvious signs is overheating. If your temperature gauge is consistently reading high or you see steam billowing from under your hood, it's a clear sign that your cooling system isn't doing its job. Your engine is working overtime, and without proper cooling it's like running a marathon in a heat wave without any water. Another common sign of a bad cooling system is coolant leaks. The coolant, also known as antifreeze, is the lifeblood of the cooling system. It circulates through the engine, absorbing heat and carrying it away. However, if you notice a bright green, orange, or pink fluid pooling beneath your vehicle, It suggests that the coolant is escaping from somewhere it shouldn't be. Sometimes the issue isn't as visible. You may notice a sweet smell, almost like maple syrup, when you get out of your car. This scent is another sign of a coolant leak. When coolant leaks and hits hot engine parts, it vaporizes, releasing this distinctive aroma. Now, what could be causing these issues? Well, there could be several culprits. A faulty thermostat that doesn't open to allow coolant flow can cause overheating. A worn-out water pump might not circulate the coolant effectively. Even a small hole in one of the hoses can lead to a coolant leak. These problems can range from minor inconveniences to major issues. An overheating engine can warp and damage internal parts, leading to costly repairs. A coolant leak can cause the coolant level to drop, preventing the system from effectively cooling the engine. So the next time you notice your engine overheating, spot a mysterious pool of fluid under your car, or catch a whiff of that sweet smell. Don't ignore it. These are your car's way of telling you something's not right. Remember, if you notice any of these signs, it's essential to get your cooling system checked immediately. Keeping your car's cooling system in good shape is important for the longevity of your vehicle. We've covered a lot today, from the major parts of a car cooling system, their roles, to how to perform basic maintenance checks. Remember, your radiator, water pump, thermostat, and coolant are all crucial in preventing your engine from overheating. Regular maintenance checks are not just a chore, they're a preventive measure. By ensuring your cooling system is in good condition, you're saving yourself from potential expensive repairs down the line. Early detection of issues like leaks, faulty thermostats, or a failing water pump can save your engine from severe damage. Recognizing the signs of a bad cooling system is also key. If your car is overheating, if there's coolant leak, or if the heater isn't working, it's time to take a closer look at your cooling system. Thanks for joining us today at TANUI'S Garage. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more car maintenance tips and tricks.